Hey, what's up? It's good to see you again. I'm Russ. This is Dapper Dividends, and the future is now. The future is coming upon us very, very quickly. Why do I say that? I say that because yesterday I read the news article that Visa will start settling transactions with USD coin. This is huge news for me, and because of this, I bought two cryptocurrencies, which we'll get to in a minute. But first, let's look at a couple of the news articles that I read about Visa settling with USD coin. First article comes from Forbes, and they do say the credit card provider that moves billions of dollars each day in 200 markets today announced it accepted the first settlement payment in US dollar coin, USDC, a cryptocurrency pegged to the US dollar in a 1-to-1 ratio from its global crypto wallet partner Crypto.com over the Ethereum blockchain. All that this means is that USDC, if you don't know, is a cryptocurrency that is pegged, it's tied to the US dollar. 1 USDC will always be worth 1 US dollar. This is really good for people making cross-border and cross-country payments, because if you buy a t-shirt, if you were to pay somebody in Bitcoin, well, that Bitcoin tomorrow could drop in price or fluctuate rapidly in price. Well, paying in the USDC means it's stable, hence the name stable coin. It's always going to be worth $1, so somebody knows that when they get a USDC, it's going to be worth 1 US dollar. So on the back end, Anchorage, which is the first federally chartered digital asset bank, it's just a digital bank, it's Visa's currency settlement partner, acted as the custodian, with funds being sent from Crypto.com to Visa's Ethereum address at the bank. So this is really big news because, as we see from the article, they explain that Visa's business partners settle transactions in fiat currency that Visa accepts, meaning that part of the crypto's treasury reserves would have to be converted at an additional cost of conversion rate. So they have an upgrade by doing it this way, that Visa's partners will soon be able to settle their obligations with the company directly in USDC. This is bad for the banks. They will be bypassing the middlemen and able to settle immediately as fast as the blockchain can move. And I like that the head of crypto at Visa, which is a thing, head of crypto at Visa, one of the biggest companies, you know they're taking this seriously, found that many of our crypto partners are building on top of and are using USDC, and Coy Sheffield said it was a natural fit. And as the article continues, it says that the company is eyeing the opportunity to tap into CBDCs, which are central bank digital currencies, as they become available. This is where I think things are going to get a little interesting, a little bit murky, because cryptocurrencies and stablecoins exist in the ether, and fiat currencies, central banks, governments exist in reality. There's going to be a melding of the two. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out, which is going to make it very fun and interesting to watch. The governments don't want to miss their cut, and this will be the equivalency of fiat currency. The problem being that if central banks have their hands on this, they're going to just be able to create whatever they want unless they try to put some kind of hard cap on it. But as you and I know, governments and politicians don't like to be limited in what they can do with the currency. Article continues that according to Sheffield is to enable digital wallets to issue Visa credentials so that their customers could access Visa's 70 million merchant network, integrate CBDCs, and use them to settle and move funds. So to break that down, this is saying that people would be able to use profits from their cryptocurrency to convert it to stable coins, where you can stake them, which I'll get to in a minute, or you would be able to spend them at any one of the 70 million merchant networks that Visa is integrated into. Next article is from TechCrunch that, again, Visa supports a transaction settlement with USDC stable coin. Same thing said a little bit differently, that Crypto.com is the first company to test the new capability with its own Visa branded cards. USDC is a cryptocurrency that follows the value of the USD. 1 USDC is always worth 1 USD, hence the name stablecoin, and we already covered that. In order to make sure that the USDC remains stable, USD partners keep USD on bank accounts every time they issue new tokens, and then they're audited to make sure that the commensurate amount of USD is equivalent to USDC that is out there. And again, touching on what we said, that it bypasses the middleman. You see, you don't need to support legacy systems, integrate with banks, and pay transaction fees to other financial institutions. So this just streamlines payments. This is really incredible. And let's move along. So why am I so excited and what did I buy? Here's your answer. Because the USDC originally started as a token on top of the Ethereum blockchain, but USDC also supports two other blockchains. What are they? Algorand and Stellar. Visa has chosen to focus on the Ethereum variant of USDC for now. The other two are coming as this thing grows bigger and bigger. It's going to expand. USDC is on two other platforms, which I think is just a matter of time before those start being utilized by companies that want to get into it. Visa has already been in it. MasterCard, American Express, all the rest of them are not going to want to miss out because they are paying unnecessary fees. And you can see how Visa is just cutting out the middleman and cutting transaction costs and the amount of time that it takes for the settlements. And just to wrap it all up, put a nice little bow on top of it, I went on Stellar's website, and from February 2nd is when this happened. So it's pretty recent. USDC is live on the Stellar network. With the Stellar network, an established and proven blockchain which has processed more than 1.5 billion with a B total operations, and last year saw a 104% year-over-year growth in total payments on the network. USDC's network of existing partners and future fintechs looking to optimize payments, especially, hint, hint, cross-border transactions. This is global, this is worldwide, and Stellar, I think, is just something I believe in, and I've been buying them for a while, and everything I keep seeing and hearing just keeps getting better. Stellar was announced as an official chain of USDC in October 2020 by SDF and the Center Consortium, co-founded by Circle and Coinbase, which are the creators of USDC. More to love about this decentralized platform is that dozens of financial institutions worldwide issue assets and settle payments on the Stellar network, which has grown to over 4.8 million accounts. So today I bought more Stellar Lumens, and I initiated my very first position into Algorand because I want to be on board with both of these. I want my bags packed early. I'm doing the research. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So as Mr. Jim Mellon said in my video here yesterday, that the biggest money comes from something that is really researched very well, that you understand and that you get into early and have deep conviction on. Today I just bought some more Stellar Lumens and more Algorand. Now I have the Algorand inside of Voyager because Celsius is not paying interest on Algorand right now, so I'm keeping that inside of Voyager, but I have all my Stellar Lumens over here at Celsius, where you can see that I have currently earned $33.55 in rewards, and this is just after a month. I'm about due for that $40 in free Bitcoin that I signed up for, and you can see on Stellar, staking it there is paying me 3.10%, and my last round of rewards, which was March 26th, yeah, it's not world beating, and it's not all of my terrible old cat. She's almost 20 years old. You can't hear her. So, moving along, these aren't world-beating numbers, but it's something. It's my cryptocurrency working for me. You'll see that I received a little over half of a Stellar Lumen. So every 2 weeks, I get one Stellar Lumen. Just like that, just for staking my cryptocurrency at Celsius. Ethereum, I have a little bit over there. I have some big chunk of my Bitcoin over there, which I did receive $5.25. And I received 10 cents of Ripple. That's not world-beating numbers again, but it's your cryptocurrency working for you, doing something while it's waiting. Celsius is lending it out and charging interest on that loan, and we're splitting the money coming back, and I'm making a percentage of it, which is just fantastic. Let me know what you think of this. Are you going to buy Stellar Lumens or Algorand or USDC? Now, USDC on Stellar does currently pay 10.5%, 10.5%, very nice, but there is no chance for capital appreciation on the USDC tokens. Follow me on Twitter at RustyRam78 and check me out, as always, on Instagram at Dapper Dividends. If I've helped you in any way, shape, or form, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a sub. I would much appreciate that. Thank you very much. Leave a comment in the comment section below because you know where the comments go. I am not perfect. Expertise comes from you. Yes, you, right there in the community. We would like to hear from you, and I will talk to you in the next video.